Lily stared out the window of her small apartment, watching the rain drizzle down the glass. It was a perfect reflection of her mood. After years of feeling trapped in a controlling relationship with Adam, she had finally mustered the courage to leave. She thought about the days leading up to her decision, the moments of doubt, fear, and the flickering hope that maybe, just maybe, she could build a life for herself outside of his shadow. Every time she tried to express her feelings, Adam would dismiss them. "You're overreacting," he would say, leaving her feeling small and unheard. But on that rainy afternoon, something shifted within her. Lily realized that she could no longer let someone else dictate her happiness. She needed to take control of her life. After a few deep breaths, she grabbed her phone and opened her contact list. Scrolling through the names, she found her best friend, Isabella. They hadn't spoken much since Lily and Adam had started dating, but Isabella was always supportive. Lily hesitated for a moment before hitting the call button, her heart racing. "Isabella," Lily said as soon as her friend picked up. "Can we meet? I really need to talk." "Of course, I'll be right over," Isabella replied, sensing the urgency in Lily's voice. Lily spent the next hour pacing her apartment, her mind swirling with thoughts. What would she say? Would Isabella understand? When the doorbell finally rang, she opened the door to find her friend standing there with a concerned look on her face. "Lily, what's wrong?" Isabella asked, stepping inside. Taking a deep breath, Lily finally let the words spill out. "I think I need to leave Adam." Isabella's eyes widened in surprise, but she quickly masked it with support. "You deserve to be happy, Lily. Tell me what's been going on." Lily shared everything: how Adam would belittle her dreams, control her social life, and make her feel isolated. With each word, she felt a weight lift from her shoulders. As they talked, Isabella listened intently, nodding in understanding. "You're strong for even considering this," she said. "I know it's not easy, but I'll be here for you." With her friend's encouragement, Lily felt a renewed sense of hope. Maybe leaving Adam wasn't just a dream, it could become her reality. The days turned into weeks, and Lily found herself planning her escape. She started saving money, searching for a new apartment, and reaching out to supportive friends. The more she prepared, the more she felt empowered. But she still struggled with guilt. What if Adam changed? What if he begged her to stay? One night, while lying in bed, she replayed their arguments in her mind. She remembered the way he would dismiss her concerns, how he never truly listened. In that moment of clarity, she knew that staying would only mean more heartbreak. The following week, Lily decided it was time. She called Isabella and told her about her plan. "I'm going to do it," she said, her voice shaking. "I'll talk to Adam tomorrow." "Do you want me to come with you?" Isabella asked. "No, I need to do this alone," Lily replied, feeling a surge of determination. That night, sleep eluded her. She tossed and turned, imagining how the conversation would unfold. Would Adam yell? Would he cry? Or would he simply brush her off? When morning finally came, Lily got dressed and took a deep breath. It was now or never. As she drove to Adam's apartment, her heart raced with anxiety and excitement. Upon arrival, she knocked on the door, feeling her palms sweat. Adam opened it, his expression shifting from surprise to confusion. "Lily? What's going on?" "Can we talk?" she asked, her voice steady despite her nerves. "Sure, come in." He stepped aside, allowing her to enter. As they sat down, the weight of the moment hung heavy in the air. "Adam, I need to be honest with you. I'm not happy," she started, her heart pounding in her chest. "What do you mean?" he asked, his brow furrowing. "I feel trapped in this relationship. I want to leave." Lily said, her voice firm. For a moment, silence filled the room. Adam's face fell, a mixture of disbelief and anger crossing his features. You can't be serious. We can work through this. Lily stood her ground. I've tried, but nothing changes. I need to take care of myself. Adam's frustration bubbled over. You're just going to throw everything away? What about us? It's not throwing away. It's about finding myself again, she replied, feeling the tears threaten to spill. Adam's voice turned cold. Fine, but don't expect me to just let you go. Lily felt a chill run down her spine. This was the moment she had dreaded, the realization that Adam might not let her walk away easily. But she stood tall, refusing to back down. Adam, I need to do this. I deserve to be happy, and I can't find that with you. He looked at her, anger and hurt swirling in his eyes. You'll regret this, Lily. I promise you that. With that, Lily turned and walked out of the apartment, her heart pounding in her chest. She had finally done it. She had taken the first step toward freedom. But as she drove away, doubt crept in. What if Adam was right? What if she would regret this decision? That evening, Lily confided in Isabella about the conversation. I'm scared, Isabella. What if I made the wrong choice? Isabella wrapped her arms around her friend. You won't regret it, Lily. You've taken control of your life. It's okay to feel scared, but remember why you did this. Days turned into weeks, and as Lily settled into her new apartment, she began to find solace in her independence. She decorated her space with bright colors and photographs of her friends. Every time she walked through the door, she felt a sense of relief wash over her. But Adam's calls and messages didn't stop. Each one felt like a reminder of her past life, a past she was determined to leave behind. One afternoon, while scrolling through social media, Lily stumbled upon a photo of Adam with a new girlfriend. It was a gut punch. How could he move on so quickly? Overwhelmed with emotions, she called Isabella. I saw a picture of Adam with someone else, and it's tearing me apart. Lily, remember that you made this choice for a reason. You deserve better, Isabella reminded her gently. But the image haunted her. It made her question if she was truly ready to move on. In the following days, she tried to distract herself with work and new hobbies, but the nagging feeling of doubt lingered. At a marketing conference she had attended before, Lily bumped into Scott, a former colleague. He recognized her and approached with a friendly smile. Lily, I heard about your big move. How are you doing? Forcing a smile, she replied, I'm doing okay. Just trying to find my footing. Scott's warm demeanor made her feel comfortable. You always had such great ideas. Have you considered sharing your journey in a workshop? You could inspire others. Lily felt a spark of excitement. Maybe sharing her story could help her heal. I haven't thought about it, but it sounds like a good idea, she replied, feeling a renewed sense of purpose. As they talked, Lily realized that there were people out there who believed in her. She didn't have to carry the weight of her past alone. With Scott's encouragement, Lily began planning her first workshop. She wanted to share her journey of breaking free from a toxic relationship and finding her voice again. As the date approached, Lily felt a mixture of excitement and nerves. Would people relate to her story? Would they find it inspiring? The night of the workshop arrived, and Lily stood in front of a small audience, her heart racing. She took a deep breath and began to share her story, detailing her struggles and triumphs. As she spoke, she could see nods of understanding and empathy from the audience. It felt empowering to connect with others who had faced their own battles. After the workshop, several attendees approached her, expressing gratitude for her honesty and vulnerability. Your story really touched me, one woman said. I've been in a similar situation, and hearing you speak gave me hope. Lily felt a wave of fulfillment wash over her. This was what she had been missing, a sense of purpose and connection. Encouraged by the positive response, she continued to host workshops, each one helping her to heal a little more. The more she shared, the more she realized that her story was not just about her struggle, but also about resilience and empowerment. Just as Lily began to find her rhythm, Adam reached out again. He sent a message asking to meet. Her heart raced at the thought. What did he want? Was he truly sorry, or was it just another attempt to manipulate her? She debated whether to respond, but ultimately decided to agree to a meeting. I need closure, she told herself. When they met at a coffee shop, Adam looked different, disheveled and lost. Lily, I've been thinking a lot about us, he began, his voice shaky. Lily braced herself. What do you want, Adam? I realize I pushed you away, and I'm sorry. I should have listened to you, he said, vulnerability creeping into his tone. For a moment, she felt the familiar pang of sympathy. But then she remembered the pain he had caused her. You can't just say sorry and expect everything to be okay. I need to move on. Adam looked defeated, and for a moment, Lily felt a flicker of regret. But she quickly shook it off. This was about her healing, not his. I hope you find happiness, but I can't be a part of your life anymore, she said firmly. As Lily walked away from that meeting, a weight lifted off her shoulders. She had faced Adam, stood her ground, and remained true to herself. In the weeks that followed, she continued to focus on her workshops and personal growth. Each session became a stepping stone for her healing journey. As she shared more of her story, she connected with other women who had faced similar struggles. They exchanged stories, laughter, and tears, creating a supportive community that lifted each other up. One evening, as she sat in her apartment reflecting on her journey, she realized just how far she had come. She was no longer the scared woman who felt trapped. She was a confident individual carving out her own path. The phone buzzed on the table, breaking her thoughts. It was a message from Isabella. Hey, want to grab dinner? I have some exciting news. Lily quickly responded, Yes, can't wait to hear. As she got ready for dinner, she felt a sense of anticipation. Life was finally moving in the right direction, and she was ready to embrace every opportunity that came her way. At dinner, Isabella shared her news. I'm starting my own business. I want you to be a part of it. Lily's eyes widened in excitement. Are you serious? That's amazing. Yes, I want you to help with marketing and workshops. Your story could really inspire others. Isabella's enthusiasm was infectious. Lily felt a rush of excitement at the thought of collaborating with her friend. I would love that. Let's do it. As they discussed their plans, Lily realized that her life was finally taking shape. She had transformed her struggles into a source of strength and was now in a position to help others find their voice too. With each passing day, Lily found herself embracing her newfound freedom. The pain of her past was slowly fading, replaced by hope and excitement for the future. She poured her energy into Isabella's business, helping to create a space for women to share their stories and support one another. Each workshop was filled with laughter, empowerment, and the reminder that they were not alone. Lily had become a beacon of hope for others, proving that it was possible to rise from the ashes and build a beautiful life. The scars of her past remained, but they no longer defined her. As she stood in front of a group of women, sharing her story once more, she felt a sense of fulfillment. Every struggle has the power to shape us into who we are meant to be. We are stronger together, she said, her voice filled with conviction. The audience erupted into applause, and Lily felt tears prick at her eyes. This was her purpose, to inspire and empower others to find their strength. Months passed, and Lily continued to thrive in her new life. She discovered a passion for helping others and found joy in sharing her journey. Each story she heard from other women reminded her of the importance of connection and support. Adam's attempts to reach out faded away, and she felt relieved. She had finally closed that chapter of her life for good. As she lay in bed one night, reflecting on her journey, she felt grateful. The hardships she had faced had made her resilient. They had pushed her to find her voice and embrace her true self. Lily was no longer just a survivor. She was a warrior, ready to face whatever came next. She smiled to herself, knowing that her story was far from over. As she drifted off to sleep, a sense of peace washed over her. She had learned to embrace the present and look forward to the future. The ties that once bound her were now the very threads that wove a beautiful tapestry of strength and hope.